You know, one of the movie franchises that a lot of people keep asking to get revisited is National Treasure. People love themselves some Nick Cage looking under carpets and looking for secret messages in the back of copper pennies and whatever. They love their National Treasure. Now, we found out a while ago that they are going to be doing a National Treasure television series that is not connected, at least not directly connected, to the Nick Cage character in that. It's going to follow a female lead who's going to be a dreamer in the United States, trying to find out stuff about her history and her family history. That's what we've known so far. Well, now there's some more concrete stuff as, tell you what, if you're going to add a name, this is a name to add. Catherine Zeta-Jones has joined the Disney Plus series for National Treasure.
Oh,
That's 3 names of goodness.
Yes, it is.
Right there, because Academy Award nominated actor, she's amazing. I love Catherine Zeta-Jones. She's one of these names that just brings some credence to whatever project you're working on, you know? And they've announced that she's going to be in there. This comes to us from Deadline, who writes the following. Catherine Zeta-Jones is signed on as a co-lead opposite, I never know how to pronounce his name right, but Lizette Alexis in National Treasure's Disney-branded television TV series for Disney Plus, produced by ABC Signature. The project executive produced by the film's producer, Jerry Bruckheimer, who of course was the producer on the films, director John Turteltaub, and writers Marianne and Cormac Wilbury, is an expansion of National Treasure, the movie franchise, told from a point of view of a young heroine, Jess, played by Alexis, a dreamer in search of answers about her family, who embarks on the adventure of a lifetime to uncover the truth about the past and save a lost Pan-American treasure. Now, it goes on to talk about how Catherine Zeta-Jones is going to be playing like this rich heiress who's also a massive treasure hunter. She came from nothing. She's tough as nails. She built her own fortune. She takes no crap from nobody. So that's going to be Catherine Zeta-Jones in this. Look, I just think there's 2 interesting things here. One, that this is the first solid piece of National Treasure series news we've heard in a while. We haven't really, it's kind of been dormant for a bit, at least to our eyes. But 2 is the fact that you got Catherine Zeta-Jones in there, which I think is a big win for this. Look, maybe it should, but I'm not going to lie. When I hear that she's in it, this show suddenly seems far more legitimate to me. And maybe that's not fair to everybody else who's involved and all that kind of stuff, but just seeing that she's there, I'm like, oh, they're taking the show seriously. And maybe I'm right or wrong. That's fine, but that is just my reaction. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Anyway, Chris, I don't know if you were a National Treasure, person or not. And what do you think about them doing it with the show version? What do you think about the addition of Catherine Zeta-Jones?
I mean, honestly, leading up to this, I wasn't particularly excited because the whole joy of National Treasure was Nicolas Cage saying ridiculous things like, we're going to steal the Declaration of Independence. I love the antics of Cage doing these kinds of things. But this does sound really promising now. This sounds like it's going to be a really fun, like, historical adventure that we're going to go through. And I feel like they are putting in a lot of, like, really, really good cast members to elevate this a bit too. It might not be as goofy as the originals, and that's what I liked, but I think it'll be a fun romp.
Rob, what about you? You're seeing this, the addition of Catherine Zeta-Jones. Like, I'll be honest, I've been a little skeptical about the project in general. Like, why do National Treasure, but it's not a Nick Cage thing? But it does sound kind of interesting. It's a kind of a different kind of approach, but adding Catherine Zeta-Jones for me adds a lot of credibility. How does it do it for you?
Well, I just keep thinking when I saw the first Zorro movie, where it was the first time. I mean, I remember hearing Michael Douglas say something like, when I first saw her on screen or something, I had to have her. Like, and they got married. Like, he chased her down. I kind of feel that way about Catherine Zeta-Jones even now. Even when she showed up in in High Fidelity, when John Cusack is going and revisiting all of his old girlfriends, and Catherine Zeta-Jones was one of them. I'm like, I get it. She might have been a bitch to you, but you're going to go try again. I get it. Because why not? She does no wrong. I'll watch anything she's in. Anything. I don't care. So that's exciting. I'll watch it just for that reason. But I to be honest, John, I kind of liked the National Treasure movies. I mean,
I think most people did.
I know they probably were vaguely Indiana Jones inspired, but they were enjoyable. They were, I liked them. So doing a show like this, I think there's something inherent. I mean, if Uncharted is good, maybe treasure hunting is back on the menu.
What was the name of the movie she did?
The Terminal.
What's that?
The Terminal.
No, not.
This is why this show is top notch now, because Terminal did it first. They added Catherine Zeta-Jones to that masterpiece.
Not
Terminal, baby.
The one where she's a master thief and Sean Connery's in it.
Entrapment?
Entrapment. I remember. I can't. Ray, can you look up what year that came out? Rob, do you even remember what year Entrapment
I
came
don't
out?
know. I got to call
Early
Scott
90s.
Mance for this
It
one.
was
dude.
like early 90s
Yeah,
or
it was
something
early
like
90s.
that.
It had the cool laser, the scene where they had to get through the lasers.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That shot, they put that shot in the trailer.
1999.
99.
Oh, wow.
So it's 23 years old now, that movie. I will tell you, a much younger John Campea. And let's be honest here. A lot of guys, that scene that they purposely put in the trailer where she's like contorting to get under the laser beams, it's like that was a seminal moment, I think, for a lot of young guys who watch movies.
Good word.
But then she goes on and does stuff like Chicago. And
So good.
I mean, she just proved she is a dynamite talent. And now she's one of those names that carries with it a lot of gravitas. It's going to be interesting to see what she does here. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about Catherine Zeta-Jones joining the cast of the new National Treasure series? What do you think at all about the National Treasure series in general? I think it's got some promise. Adding Zeta-Jones adds a lot more to that. How are you guys feeling about it? Jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.